Hi guys, it's Otilia from Slovak Homemade Cakes, and since Easter is almost here, today I need to start working on Hrudka or Syrek, which many people know is a very traditional Slovak Easter dish. It's pretty simple. All I need is 4 cups of milk. I have 2%. Then I beat 10 eggs and I transfer it into milk and I whisk it really good with my whisk. It has to be nice and smooth. Then I start heating it up on medium-high, right there. And I just now have to stand here and stir it until it starts thickening. It's going to take a while. So I'll come back in 10 minutes to show you what's happening. And also, let me show you. This is my setup for straining. So I have a deep pot with a strainer in it, and I laid my cheesecloth inside of it. So I took my cheesecloth, and it's pretty long. So I folded it in half lengthwise, and then I folded it in thirds. And I created this little square that will be perfect size for my syrek. It's been about 15 minutes since I started cooking it. I turned down the heat to low, about at 3 right now. The whole mixture is pretty warm. We're getting close to boiling point. And it's thickening, and I start to feel on the bottom that it's cooking. So from this point on, I really have to just stand here and stir it the whole time until it's done. So I'm about 20-22 minutes into cooking it, and it's getting pretty thick now. You can see the eggs started to curdle, and this is starting to bubble, so be careful, it's going to spray everywhere. So stay kind of far away from it, and maybe put an apron on if you don't want to get dirty. This is what's happening. Big curdles. This is almost like scrambled eggs with too much milk in it. And what you are looking for is for this liquid to become even more clear than it is right now. Right, so exactly 30 minutes in of cooking this, you can see the scrambled eggs separated. This is pretty much what it looks like, scrambled eggs. This is separated, and it's swimming in this yellowish liquid. I don't think it's gonna get any more clear than this. This is how it looks. So this is what you're looking for. At this point, I'm ready to strain it. As I said, it took me about 30 minutes. And I played with the temperatures. So I started on medium, then I went on low. And then I turned it back up to medium just to speed it up a little bit. So I strained it. My syrek is sitting in a cheesecloth right now. It doesn't look like syrek just yet. It's still dripping some liquid, and this is burning hot right now. And I know my grandma, she would start wringing it and squeezing it right now at this point, but I'm not going to burn my hands. So I'm going to wait for, I don't know, probably about 5 minutes for it to cool down a little bit. And then I'm going to bring my corners together, and I'll try to wring as much liquid as I can. Okay, so I'm back. I waited for about 3 minutes, and it wasn't that hot to touch anymore, so I started wringing it. So I brought my 4 corners together, wrap it up like this with both hands. I can't really show you because I'm holding my camera. And yeah, just really super hard. Squeeze it, wring it. You need to get all the liquid out, and you need to really squish it together, because it is like scrambled eggs. They do want to just fall apart if you don't squeeze it together really hard. You can like roll it in your strainer. Just make sure you get out as much liquid as possible. This is how it looks. So I'm going to put it in the refrigerator overnight. Okay, so I tied it up. I actually used some rubber band on there to hold it really tight, so syrek will hold this shape. This is what I would like. This is how it's going to look when it's done. So now I'm ready to go hang it in the refrigerator. Okay, so now my syrek is hanging in our beer refrigerator. My hrudka or syrek has been hanging in the fridge overnight. And this is how it looks when you take it out of the cheesecloth. It's one big solid ball. And let me show you. So what I do, I take a knife and I cut the bottom off a little bit to make it nice and flat. And this is the texture of it. And here I'll show you the piece I cut off. So this is how it looks. And there is one more optional step that I realize I think only my grandma does it in the whole world. So what I do at this point is I take melted butter, I brush my Syrek all over it, and I put it under broiler on high for about 5 minutes for it to get a nice crust and maybe a few nice brown spots on the top. That's just how my family likes it, but at this point your Syrek is completely done and it's ready to be sliced. So just keep it in the refrigerator. I hope you enjoyed my Syrek recipe, and good luck with yours and happy Easter!